In 1971, a man hijacked a plane. He demanded $200,000 in cash. He got the money. Then he jumped out of the aircraft at night and was never seen again. This is the mystery of D.B. Cooper. On November 24, 1971, a man walked into an airport in Portland, Oregon. He bought a one-way ticket under the name Dan Cooper. Nothing about him seemed unusual. He wore a business suit, a white shirt, and a black tie. He boarded a Boeing 727 heading to Seattle. The flight was short. No one expected anything unusual to happen. Shortly after takeoff, Cooper handed a note to a flight attendant. At first, she ignored it. Then Cooper leaned forward and quietly said, "Miss, you'd better look at that note. I have a bomb." The note demanded money. When she sat beside him, Cooper opened his briefcase. Inside were wires and what appeared to be explosives. The threat seemed real. Cooper demanded $200,000 in cash. He also requested 4 parachutes. The plane landed in Seattle. Authorities agreed to his demands. The passengers were released. The money was delivered. The parachutes were delivered. Then Cooper ordered the plane back into the air. Only the crew remained on board. Cooper instructed the pilots to fly toward Mexico. The aircraft climbed into the dark, rainy night. At approximately 8 p.m., something happened. The rear staircase of the Boeing 727 was lowered. A few minutes later, Cooper jumped into the darkness. He carried the money with him. No one saw him land. No one knew where he went. The FBI launched one of the largest investigations in its history. Agents searched forests, rivers, and mountains. Thousands of suspects were examined. Hundreds of theories appeared. Did Cooper survive? Did he die during the jump? Did he escape and live a normal life? No one knew. Years later, in 1980, a young boy made a shocking discovery. While playing near a river, he found bundles of cash buried in the sand. The serial numbers matched Cooper's ransom money. It was proof that at least some of the money had reached the ground. But the discovery only deepened the mystery. Where was the rest of the money? And where was Cooper? Many investigators believe Cooper died during the jump. The weather was terrible. The terrain was dangerous, and he jumped at night. Others believe he planned everything perfectly. Some think he was a former military paratrooper. Others think he changed his identity and disappeared forever. To this day, no theory has been proven. More than 50 years later, the mystery remains unsolved. No body was ever found. Most of the money was never recovered, and D.B. Cooper was never identified. He remains the only unsolved airplane hijacker in American history. A man who boarded a plane, took the money, jumped into the night, and vanished forever.